Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is your daily tarot for Wednesday, the 17th of October, 2018. Now, before I start, I've got something here I really want to show you because it is just fascinating. Now, my other half keeps bees, and glasses have gone wonky. He brought this in to show me earlier. And he said, look at this. He said, they built this at the bottom of the hive. Now, okay, it's honeycomb, and a bit of it is broken off. But what I find fascinating, look at the structure, look at the regularity of that. And look at how it's got an edge. It's like a biscuit or a little cake or something. Or a cookie, as it would be called in the States. Look at it. Isn't that amazing? Now, as I understand it, the hexagon, which is the shape of his, the six-sided thing, has an inherent stability to it. It's far more stable than a square, because a square you can squash, but you can't squash a hexagon, and I guess that's why the honeycomb is a hexagon shape. But I looked at it and I said to him, I mean, he's a mathematician and he doesn't go for sort of that much for sort of spiritual things. But I said to him, I said, look at that. I said, the regularity of that, it really does. It is so tempting to conclude that there is a God. Look at it, the regularity of it. And he just sort of laughed and smiled. Anyway, that was his little gift to me today. Isn't that amazing? Right. Anyway, let's get on with the reading. So I hope you're all well, wherever you are, and warm and well fed. One last shuffle. One last cut. Okay. Right, we have Temperance in the reverse, the Moon, and Death in the upright. Okay, well, however much we might want to hold on and keep something contained tomorrow, sorry, I'm reading on the 16th, this is for the 17th. However much we might want to hold on and keep something contained, the truth will out, and we're being shown that we can benefit here from engaging with the changes that come when long buried truths come out. We're coming in with Temperance in the reverse, so this is about trying, in this reading, this is about trying to hold on to the structure of something and keep something contained. But we're not necessarily doing particularly well at that here, but we're trying. The fluid flowing from cup to cup is contained, and that's the lovely energy of Temperance in the upright, when what we have is enough. We reach a point of temporary stasis. But when it's in the reverse, it is very often a matter of things being held down, held in, and kind of just going round and round and round, and there's no issue, there's nothing coming in and there's nothing going out. It's a little loop, it's just looping on itself. And the Moon here in the upright as the block or the drain suggests to me that secrets and lies, and you know, it's not as necessarily as dramatic as it sounds. Secrets and lies, but I mean, lies are kind of active in a way that secrets are passive. But basically, anything that is where there is a contradiction between what is and what seems to be, or what seems not to be, but what actually is. Okay, those two things, that's the crux of secrets and lies. And I think that there's an attempt going on here to hold them in, hold them down, block them, block openness and block clarity here. And I just see fear. And it is perfectly understandable because, if something has been kept secret, or something that's not true has been maintained as being true over a period of time. And when it's the moon, it is always about stuff that's long held. And we see this from the lobster at the bottom of the card. The lobster is an unusually long-lived creature. It has a special thing going on with its chromosomes, in that when its cells divide and regenerate, the torn bits on the end of the cells, they're called telomeres. And as time progresses in our lives, when our cells divide, when we in order to keep us alive, and we regenerate, those torn bits where the cells have divided get raggedier and raggedier over time. Now, lobsters have this. I mean, why it would be lobsters, I don't know. It's random. It's as random as the honeycomb cookie here. Something's taken a bite out of it. Look, it wasn't me. Doesn't smell of anything either. I haven't tasted it. What was I saying? Oh God, I just lost my focus. Yeah, the random nature of the long-lived lobster. Why lobsters? I don't know. But anyway, when their cells divide, the telomeres on the torn bits take a much longer time to get raggedy than they do in just about all other creatures. It's bizarre, but anyway, there we go. So this is about long held stuff, and the fact that this is in the upright shows to me that this is about long held stuff, and there's an energy of trying to suppress something. When things that have been suppressed, things are suppressed for a reason. And the one or the ones who do the suppression are doing it for their own reasons. Now, that can be to protect somebody else. It can be to protect themselves. It can be to protect a status quo. But what the Death card here is offering us is the opportunity to open ourselves up to the post-revelation of secrets and lies era. Okay, and it's a daily reading, but that's kind of dramatic language I'm using today. There's a new world to be seen, but it is not necessarily very welcome, I would put it that way. But it's there for us if we allow the closed circuit, the little loop backwards and forwards with the pouring it this way and the pouring it that way, to come to an end. And it is the key to power. So, we might do well to consider how freeing it would be to allow whatever is buried at the bottom of the ocean here in the moon card to bubble up of its own free will. Okay, how interesting. More vessels and red cloaks in the reverse. 3 of Cups in the reverse, clarifying temperance in the reverse. Oh, well, I would say whatever this loop, this closed loop concerns, it's something to do with group stuff, and it's something to do with groups of equals, friendship groups, sibling groups, groups of a certain strata, of a professional organisation. This is not just about an individual. I'll put it that way. Okay, let's clarify moon in the upright. Okay, we get 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's a weighing up here of whether or not it is best to tell the truth or continue the suppression, or whether it is best that the truth be allowed to reveal itself, or whether to continue evasive manoeuvres to suppress it and to continue hiding things. And I do think that there is an active choice at work here. It's, I mean, you know, doing nothing, a choice to do nothing is still a choice. There's something to do with consequences here. And perhaps an issue that if it comes out, there's disadvantage and this disadvantage if it comes out. If it doesn't come out and it continues to be suppressed, then there's disadvantage and this disadvantage. And it's weighing these things up with this ebb and flow of causes and effects. Stucky. Okay, let's clarify death, because it is in the upright and it is there for us. The end of this. Oh, 10 of Cups in the upright. Well, clearly, both, it looks like it might actually be quite a good idea to allow the truth to be told. 10 of Cups. It's funny, you know, I remember at least one occasion where I had a choice as to whether to express the truth of something or not. And the idea of expressing the truth of this thing, I won't go into what it was really like, oh, God, do I dare do that? Do I dare do that? Oh, but then I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, well, if I don't, what's the alternative? The alternative means I've got to continue to do all these things I don't want to do. But the only way to stop having to do all these things I don't want to do, and that it's not right, be continuing like this, is to tell this big, scary truth. And in the end, I did. But I did it in such a way that it was very kind of low key, the way I did it. And I went straight to the source and just laid it out very simply, very kind of neutral language, very, very simple, very, very clear. So there's no kind of possibility of things being misinterpreted, which of course they were afterwards, but never mind. That was the nature of the whole mess to begin with. But just very, very simple, very, very clear, very, very low key. And the relief, and I tell you what, it was in that situation. Something ended forever when I did that. It ended forever. And the relief, and it has brought this for me personally. So just saying, I mean, it's like the harder the truth is to tell, the bigger and the scarier the idea of saying something that's true, that has never been said before, the greater the rewards. 10 of Cups in the upright, clarifying a death card after all this stucky loopy, should I, shouldn't I, but what will they think? And that's what we're getting here in the 3 of Cups in reverse. It's thinking about the knock-on effects for other people, but, you know, bottom line, You know, we're all on our own when it comes to the truth. We're all on our own with that. Which you know, you certainly find out when you know something that's true and nobody else believes it. Then you know you're on your own with the truth. But we're all on our own with it, no matter which way you jump. Wow. Truth-telling opportunity. Let's see what Kuan Yin has to say. Okay, there it is, there it is. It's that one. Oh, folks, look at that. Fearless. Whoa. Jump that chasm on your magic yak. Look at that. I'll tell you what, with the 10 of Cups on offer, because, I mean, whatever this is, if truth be told, nothing will be the same again, ever. This is the Death card. And, I mean, when secrets and lies have been maintained over an extended period of time, when a secret is told and a lie is ended, nothing is ever the same again. But the weight of that is off your shoulders forever. But by golly, it takes some guts to do that. But look at the guts on her. Jump that chasm on your magic yak. Right? Might call the reading that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and I will see you again for another reading soon. Cheers, all best. Bye-bye.